welcome back to Morgan Tarot. It's Lisa here, and this is part 2 of my all zodiac signs read for singles for the month of August 2021 and beyond. So I had to stop and do a 2-part series to preserve my battery and also make it a little bit easier to upload with 2 different parts, and I can put the timestamps in for you guys. Please remember, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for every single one of you. However, I do hope that, amongst one of your zodiac placements in your birth chart, you will get a positive message if you are single. So yeah, I have already done all the way through to Leo, and I'm now up to Virgo. So we're pulling 3 cards of advice from tarot. We're not clarifying, we're just pulling 3 cards, getting the messages from Spirit, and then we're pulling a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And and that's what we're doing to give you guys some clarity about what might be coming in for love for you guys from August onwards. Please remember that there's no time. Time is fluid in tarot, so we can't give exact timing in terms of when this might happen unless there's a specific message that comes through in regards to timing. Take it as it's going to be happening sometime in the remainder of this year, because we are making our intentions really clear to Spirit that we're reading for the rest of 2021, August and beyond. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I just bent my card. Alright, so we are asking Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, and the Universe for 3 messages for the zodiac sign of Virgo for the month of August 2021 onwards. We're asking for singles energy, please. Can we please find out what's going to be happening for the singles? Please show us with truth and clarity. Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, and the Universe. We're asking for your truth, clarity, and guidance. Show us clear messages about what is coming in for Virgo singles from August 2021 onwards for the rest of the year. 3 messages, please. Okay, we've got the first one. Okay, the first one we've got is the 10 of Swords. Okay, 2 more cards of advice, please, for Virgo. And we got 2. Excellent. Thanks, Spirit. All right, so we have got some very interesting energy here for Virgo. We've got the 10 of Swords, which is an energy of betrayal. As you can see, this person has got 10 swords in their back. It's a difficult situation. It's challenging. It's trying. This person has obviously, been through a lot, and I feel like this is you, Virgo singles. It seems to me that you may have been betrayed in recent times. Definite strong energy that I'm actually feeling within my body. And the message I'm hearing from Spirit as, you're really hurt. Spirit's telling me that you were really hurt by this. Whatever happened in the recent past for you guys in love, you were hurt. I feel like it was fairly recent and you're still kind of recovering from that. Spirit's telling me that you got quite hurt by this connection. I am looking at the cards around me as well, and I do see, some very... We're going to have to read a bit further, but I'm seeing some concerning energies here, because the next card I have is the Devil card. Now, Virgo singles, I don't necessarily read the Devil card, interpret it as, a positive energy most of the time, as most tarot readers will not either. The Devil card is here to remind us that there is obviously a dark and a light side. We have our shadow side and we have our light side. And, the Devil to me is about something very dark within this person, which is either you or your person. But because we're reading single energy, I believe this is within you. I feel like you are in an energy that you're not feeling, I feel like you're not mentally in a very good place. I feel like you are maybe struggling with some mental health issues currently. You might be excessively, doing something excessively that's not necessarily good for you with the Devil energy here. You know, obviously you've been betrayed quite badly, and I feel like you're in a very damaged, maybe traumatized energy. Um, I feel like you found out something that really, you know, that really broke you, that broke your spirit, that broke your heart, and that really, you know, brought you down. 10 swords in your back is a lot, you know, it's a heavy betrayal. With the devil card here, I feel like you may be excessively drinking, gambling. You might be, you know, having sex excessively, and I mean, you know, a sexual addiction of some form. It's something in excess. You know, it's definitely something in excess that you're doing that's not good for you. You could even just be stalking or, you know, overly obsessing over someone. And when I say stalking, I mean just, you know, not jumping out of bushes or anything, but just, you know, trying to find information out about someone. Perhaps this person that betrayed you, you feel like you're finding it hard to get over. I feel like you're finding it hard to move past it, to get past what they've done to you, and you might be holding on to that longer than than you should. But I'm not here to judge. I mean, I'm just reading the energies. I feel like you're holding on to something. I feel like you found out something which caused a huge betrayal in your connection. It caused an ending. Tens are about endings and new beginnings as well. I feel like, the devil energy represents that you are perhaps not in the best mind frame currently, and you might be doing things in excess that aren't good for your health. Like I said, some form of habit that's not healthy for you, whatever that may be, it's in excess. And I feel like you might even be obsessing over this past person that has caused you harm. And it could be that you're obsessing over the fact that you're so angry at them, and you're finding it hard to let go of the anger, and you want revenge of some kind. You know, you feel like you need to, you want to have justice, a sense of justice is what I'm feeling. You know, that you want justice to prevail, and you want this person to have consequences for their action, and we do. Everyone wants that. But you know, at the end of the day, wanting someone else to be hurt, it's like, you know, drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. All it does is burn your energy. All it does is take away your spirit, and it doesn't actually affect the other person. It just affects your energy. So it's better to let things like that go, as hard as it is and as easy it is to say. I feel like there's a strong energy that you found out something. I'm looking at the Ace of Swords on the top of my deck, and I'm also looking at the Truth Be Told on the top of the Oracle deck. There's definitely a truth that was found out, which caused a huge betrayal, which left you in a very dark energy. I feel like, you probably didn't even see that coming. It really hurt you. You had a lot of, you really cared about this person. You didn't think they would be capable of such awful things. Put you in an energy where you may be obsessing over it, but also doing things in excess, which are not good for you. And then we've got the Four of Cups here, which is all about, it's all about someone rejecting someone else. As you can see, there's 4 cups here on offer. There's 3 in front of him, and there's one that's being, divinely gifted to him. The hand that's reaching out there and offering him something, and you can see he's just not interested. He's not going to take that cup. He's not wanting whatever they have to offer. And I feel like that represents this energy that we have here, that there's definitely been an ending and someone has been rejected, and I feel like that's been you. I feel like you have rejected someone. Take it as it resonates. You may have rejected them and betrayed them, and they may be being obsessive about it, but I feel more like I'm reading for you, Virgo singles, so I feel like this message is meant to be for you. And on the top of the deck that I'm pulling from, we have the 5 of Pentacles, which is another energy of an ending, of change, sudden change. I feel like these people have really been through the ringer, and as you can see, one of them just, is missing a shoe. One of them's, on crutches. It's been a really traumatic ending, and it's been, an ending that you'd obviously rather not have, because no one wants an ending, but, a particularly nasty ending, which has caused you to, rely on your strength. Your inner strength and courage, but it's been really challenging for you. And I feel like also it's taking you some time to get over that energy with the Knight of Pentacles here. I feel like it's a slow moving energy, but you will get over this. You will be fine. I know it's heartbreaking when you're betrayed. We've all been there. But you will get through this. Just use that strength and courage, and love will come in for you. I'm not seeing love in your immediate future, Virgo singles, unfortunately, but energies change very quickly. So, you know, I'll read for you again very soon, and I hope that at that time we can see love coming in. But I really do feel like there's an energy here that you do need to work on. Do need to do some inner work on yourself, on healing this past energy, this betrayal. I feel like if you rush into anything too soon, it's only going to cause you further harm anyway, and it may well hurt someone else because you may not be ready for it and they may get hurt. So I feel like you need to do the inner work right now after this awful betrayal. You're still in an energy where I feel like you've got some habits or thoughts, at least destructive thoughts or habits or both, that are actually causing you to be held back and not able to move forward in this stuck kind of energy. And we also have, interestingly, the Hanged Man, the Hanged One on my Modern Witch Tarot deck. You know, I find it really interesting sometimes when I'm reading, when I look at the top of my decks and you know, the messages that are there for a reason. You know, there's no such thing as coincidence in terms of reading tarot. These cards are shown to us for a reason. Got the Ace of Swords here, which is about, you know, finding out truth and clarity, which I feel like has happened in the past. And I had Truth Be Told at the top of the Oracle deck, top of this deck. We've got the Five of Pentacles and being left out in the cold energy. And then, of course, we've got all of these energies here of betrayal, obsession, and rejection. So there's absolutely a message here of an ending, something that has caused you to need to see things from a whole new perspective. But you right now need to take time to focus on self-care. You will get through this. It's going to take some courage and time. But I feel like, you know, right now I feel like you need to work on regeneration, which is what I'm looking at here in front of me, after chaos and conflict. And just, you know, have that time within to focus on yourself, you know, and healing. Now the message that we have here is peace. Once again, there's no coincidences here. There's a message. There's a reason the peace card is here from the Oracle. It is, you know, reminding you that you do need to have to work on that inner peace. It directly resonates with what we've just read. You need to regenerate now after the chaos and conflict that you've been through. Spirit sending us a really clear message here that you do need to go within and take some time to heal before you can move on to a new connection. So peace is what you are looking for. I know you're not really feeling it right now with the energies I'm seeing here. Strong betrayal, obsession, destructive habits or thoughts, taking over. Someone's been left out in the cold and had to walk away. Having to use every little ounce of strength and courage inside of you to get through this very challenging time. And with this Knight of Pentacles energy here as well that I'm looking at, it's a slow burn. It's a slow healing energy. It's not going to happen overnight, but you will get there. You will get there. So hang in there. Work. Spend that time on self-care, on healing, on taking care of yourself and making sure that you're okay. We all take time to heal, and I feel like Spirit is telling you right now that what you need is peace in your life. You need to try to let go of some of this anger and destructive thoughts or behaviours that you're engaging in. So that's the message I have for you, Virgo. I'm sorry it's not more positive and I'm not seeing any love here for you in the near future, but energies, like I said, change very quickly. So, this can shift in a short amount of time. It's just really up to you now about doing the inner work, because love will come in when it's meant to and when you're healed. I feel like the universe and spirit guides will not send you any love until they feel like you are in a space where you're ready to give and to be in a healthy mindset and to be engaging in healthy behaviours. And after having done that work within, to self-care and take care of yourself after this betrayal that you've been through. All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so we are now reading for Libra. So Libra singles, can we please have 3 cards of advice in regards to love for Libra singles? Wow, we got those really quick. In fact, we've got 4 cards. We'll take all 4. Okay, I feel like they fell out immediately for a reason. Okay, so we've got the Sun here. Okay, the most positive card in the deck. Beautiful energy to start with. It looks like there is happiness on the way for you guys. The Sun is all about wish fulfillment. It's about contentment. It's about solid foundations. It's about obviously soulmates, love, family, commitment. It's a beautiful energy. The sun is shining. It can be about children as well, as part of your family connection. or having children in your connection, higher levels of commitment, marriage. And then we've got the Four of Swords, which is an energy of healing, someone taking your time out after a battle, after a period of difficulty, of challenge, going within and taking time to heal. This person is resting, they've hung up their swords, and they are taking time out from love, from battle, to rest. So I feel like Libra singles, that you have that you're currently in this healing energy, that you're taking some time out in recent times, but I feel like now you're ready to love. You're ready. You're embodying the sun energy. You are feeling ripe and ready to go. And I feel like with the we've actually got the 3 and the 4 of Wands here, which is really interesting energy. So we're looking at the Wands are about passion, and these are really positive cards to pull in the Wands deck, because the 3 of Wands represents someone who has made a decision. So he's very firmly hanging on to that one wand there. He's got 3 wands. He's got his hand firmly on one placed, and he knows exactly, he's made his decision about what it is that he wants to do, and the direction he wants to go in. And in terms of love, the person, or or that he's ready for love, if not a specific person, if obviously you're single. I feel like you are ready to give your heart again, after a period of rest and rejuvenation and from healing. You've made a decision, and you're now waiting for your ships to come in. But this card is not necessarily any action happening as yet. I feel like it's an energy of you wanting it to happen. You're ready for it. You're ready to go with the sun here. You're in a really positive mind frame. You're in an abundant, an abundant stage of life, doing very well for yourself. And I feel like you're just looking for that final little piece of the puzzle, which is which is to go ahead and find that positive commitment with someone that you feel connected to, someone you can show a lot of love to, and who's going to show you a lot of love, with the sun being here. And then the 4 of Wands represents, higher levels of commitment. It can represent marriage. These two are happily, they're married on the image. It's the 1111 card, as you can see with the wands. They create the 1111. It's about celebrating. It's about victories. It's about people coming together. It's about celebratory actions. It can be any celebration really, but it's more of a commitment card than anything. So I feel like you are waiting for a higher level of commitment to come in, and I feel like it's going to be coming in, because we've got the sun here as well. So after this period of healing and rejuvenation and taking some time out from love, I feel like it's going to come in, and it's going to come in leaps and bounds for you. Someone that is a perfect match for you is going to come in after a period of you waiting. You've made a decision that you're ready, you're waiting for those ships to come in, and when they do come in, it's going to be someone that's really well suited to you, someone who's committal, someone who is serious and at the same stage of life as you and ready for commitment and marriage. They may even propose to you in the future, with the 1111 card being here. But we've got amazing energy here for commitment after a period of healing. If we look at the top of the deck, we've got the Emperor, which embodies someone who is represents that boss, that leader energy, someone who's well respected, someone who is wise and helps others, is looked up to, someone is a figure of authority. And I feel like they might have even been in the hermit mode themselves. They might have even been in an element. Get my words out. An element of healing as well. Maybe they've taken some time out to go within and introspectively and work on themselves. And now they've made a decision that they're ready for love, and they're ready to come in. After maybe having some sleepless nights and some worries about whether they might actually be offered a cup of love. Maybe they've had some rejection in their past. I felt guided to look at the bottom of the deck, but yeah, they're wanting a new opportunity here with an Ace of Pentacles, and I feel like they're a really abundant opportunity. Whoever this person is that you're going to meet, they're an Emperor. That is one of the most stable, abundant offers that you can have in love. The Emperor, it just is someone that as with the Empress, is the most powerful. They're the most powerful couple in the deck, in the courts, I believe. The Empress and the Emperor, they embody someone with a lot of wisdom, someone very humble, someone very charming, charismatic, but also very giving, very loving, very nurturing. Has just that right balance of what you're looking for in a partner. You know, they're very intelligent, obviously, and they're doing very well for themselves, but they're very humble as well, and they care a lot about other people and making them happy, ensuring that they're giving, and they're more of a giver than a taker. And then we've got the Hierophant here, which is all about higher levels of commitment as well. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which speaks to the karmic will. The karmic will either works in your favour or against you, depending on what actions you've taken. And I feel like you've been waiting very patiently with this waiting energy here and this healing energy that you've taken recently. You've been in a period of time, you know, having a time out for yourself, maybe just going within and working on your foundations, your career, your work, your finance, your stability, hanging out with friends and enjoying social time. You know, just that freedom of being single. I feel like you've enjoyed that, and then now you're ready and waiting for this abundant love opportunity to come in. And with the Emperor here and the Sun, you know, amazing energy, and the Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So some really positive energies here for you Libra singles. There's definitely love on the horizon for you guys in the very near future. So look out for that. You may meet this person at some sort of celebratory event with the Four of Wands. When I see that card, I just see parties, I see people dancing, laughing, happy, I hear music. I just feel like it's a place where people come together. It may just be an event of some kind, It may be through friends, it may be just at some function or event. I feel like could be where you meet this person, and I feel like it's going to change your life with the Sun and the Emperor here. I feel like it's really going to change your life. And there's going to be an offer of commitment. It could be, you know, it could even be marriage down the track. Obviously not straight away, but I feel like there's a long-term commitment coming here with the Sun, the Emperor, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Okay, and the card we have from the Oracle is To the Sea. So I feel like this card is representing, it's kind of like the Six of Swords energy for me. It's moving on from difficult times, from troubled waters. I feel like, you know, there has maybe been some challenges in your past. And I feel like, you know, this is a kind of it's using your heart and imagination to imagine something beautiful for yourself. You know, she's sailing through the water here. It's very calm. She looks like she's very happy and contented in her energy. And I feel like that's where you're at after this healing energy. I feel like you're sailing out to sea. And as we've actually got, you know, waiting for your ships to come in here, and we literally have someone in a boat who's traveling towards something as someone, and I feel like that's what you're doing. You've made a decision that you're ready for love, and you're sailing towards it right now. And I feel like this person is waiting for you at the other end. They're waiting for you, and they're waiting for that wish fulfillment. And it's going to be the Emperor, someone beautiful and amazing. It's going to be a perfect match for you. We've even got a figure of someone here. I don't know if you can see it because of the lighting, but there's even a figure of there's a face in the sky here that's actually, you know, looking over and taking care of. And I feel like this could be their guardian angels guiding them and ensuring that they make their way to something beautiful that they deserve after something that's been, after a period of healing, after a time of difficulty for them, and whatever that might look like for that person. And we've got Imagine on the top of the deck, the next card for the oracles as well. So, you know, it's all about you imagining that, something beautiful is going to happen. Something beautiful is really about to come about for you guys. So there's a strong sense here that there is something really abundant and loving coming in for you guys. So I really do hope that resonates for you and comes to fruition. And that's all I have for you guys for Libra for the month of August onwards 2021. I'm now going to be reading for Scorpio. So I'm just going to put the cards back in the deck. Give it a shuffle. And we're going to be pulling 3 cards of advice for love for Scorpio singles for the month of August onwards 2021. Alright, okay, that one wants to come out. Alright, so we're pulling 3 cards for Scorpio singles. What's coming in for love for Scorpio singles for the month of August? Alright, we've got our 3 cards. So we're not clarifying, guys, we're just pulling the cards and getting the messages that come. Just going to give this one a quick shuffle after the previous. Alright, so what I'm seeing here, we've got the 5 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, alright, so 5 of Cups represents... 5 of Cups represents as you can see, someone who looks like they're grieving, they're discontented. He's very, as you can tell by his body language, he's not exactly happy, is he? You know, he's got his dark clothing on, and he's feeling really upset and concerned about these 3 cups that have spilled. Cups represent emotions and love, and he's got 2 standing upright still, but he's got his back facing those, so I don't think he's very happy about those particular options that he has. He would like to have all 5 of his cups, and I feel like these 3 cups here represent a loss to this person. You know, I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you, Scorpio singles. There's a loss here. There's a sense of that you've lost someone that you really cared about, someone you had a lot of love for, and you're in a grieving phase here after losing this person in your life. So there's an element of grief and loss there. And we also have the 5 of Pentacles on the top of the deck after shuffling. So that tells me that, you know, that there has been an ending here that's been very burdensome. It's been really challenging on both of you. As you can see, you know, these 2 people are really looking like very unfortunate in this image, you know, on crutches, without shoes. You know, they've had a lot of hardships in this connection, and it's come to an end, and they've had to separate. So I feel like it could even be trauma. I just heard the word trauma bonded, so I don't know if you guys know what that means. It means that sometimes we have a special bond with someone because we've experienced trauma with that person. It can be, you know, quite negative in that, you know, it keeps us in a connection longer than it should because we're bonded by that trauma, and it keeps us going back to that person who may be traumatizing us. But also it can just represent, you know, that, you know, together you've been through a lot, and it's hard for you guys to separate. I feel just the message I'm getting from that image and just from spirit. It's been hard for you guys to separate because you've shared so much together, and I feel like as a result you wanted to stick it out and, you know, try to make it work, but it didn't. It just wasn't getting there. So eventually there had to be an ending. Someone chose to walk away from the other. But we've got the Ace of Swords here representing that I think truth and clarity did come out. There was something that you needed to know about this person, something that you didn't know already. It might have been, you know, really devastating with the 5 of Cups here, and also with the 5 of Pentacles. Got 2 5s here, so there was change that inevitably needed to happen. We've also got the Ace of Swords on my Light Seers Tarot deck right besides it, and we have the Hanged Man on the other deck, which again speaks of new perspectives, seeing things from new perspectives, and just I feel like you found out something with the Ace of Swords, truth and clarity, and we've got it twice here. I feel like there's been a truth that's been found out in relation to this person, this connection, this past connection. And then on the top of the Oracle deck, before me shuffling out, I've got a fork in the road. So I feel like there's definitely been something here that has caused a fork in the road in your connection. It's caused an ending. It's caused some grief for you. I feel like you're quite heartbroken about this ending. But we do have the Ten of Pentacles here. So there is happiness and abundance coming in. It could represent also that you guys, this past connection that we're looking at, where you found out some truth and clarity, I feel like this could have also been a very long-term commitment. You have a family, you could have children together, you could have been married, you could have a blended family, you know, it could have been a very long-term commitment, and this could also represent that. So there's a couple of messages coming out here. Obviously we're reading for a whole zodiac sign, so take it as it resonates, if it does resonate. But yeah, I am feeling like this was a long-term connection that's come to an end after you found something out. It caused a fork in the road. It caused a very grief-filled ending, where you both look like you've really been through the ringer. This has been a truth that needed to be found out, though. Spirit and, you know, the universe made sure that that happened. But the Ten of Pentacles being here also in the 3rd position with the 3rd card, I feel like it is reminding you that there is abundance and, you know, solid foundations just around the corner. This isn't, you know, that person was not obviously meant to be at that point in time, and there is still love coming in for you with the Ten of Pentacles. This is, you know, one of the most abundant cards in terms of love coming in. So, you know, there is an opportunity for family, for commitment, for loyalty, for stability, for foundations being put in place, for something long-term with someone else, not this past person, unfortunately. Not that I can see here, at least. Remember, energies change, and that, not saying that's definitely not going to happen, but I feel like something, you know, really tore that connection apart, and it's going to be very difficult to come back from that. But there is love coming in with this Ten of Pentacles here. I don't know exactly when, how far away it is, but it's a very positive sign coming out here at the end of the read. Let's get a card of advice from the Oracle. we're not able to clarify since I've got to get through all the zodiac signs. Can we please have a message of advice from the Oracle for Scorpio singles in relation to this this ending that's occurred? Is there love coming in for Scorpio? All right, we've got serendipity from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Beautiful card. As you can see, you know, the image is just really spectacular. I feel like this message is here to just remind you that, you know, despite all of the adversities that you've been through, it has been challenging, no doubt about that. I can see it, I can feel it, I can feel the energy. But at this point in time, it's just really about, you know, taking that time to reflect on it, you know, grieve the loss, take the time to heal, try to, you know, remain as positive as you can. That obviously, this was obviously not meant to be. Everything happens for a reason. And, you know, I think the message from the universe and spirit is that they want you just to take some time to take some time out now to just focus on yourself, focus on, just being with yourself and being present and mindful and grateful for all the abundance that you have around you, even though you might have lost something really beautiful that you felt was beautiful, obviously, that started out beautiful. I feel like the message from spirit is to, you know, to get one with nature and just really connect in with yourself, find yourself again, find what it is that makes you happy, you know, without this person who you may have been focusing on for so long. Find what makes you happy, find your inner peace, and, you know, get one with nature, I feel like is the message I'm hearing from spirit. Just keep hearing, get one with nature. And there is a lot of nature in this image, you know, there's lots of beautiful plants here, and I feel like she's reaching up towards that clover, which shows that there is definitely luck coming your way with the clover in this image. I'm hearing luck coming. And the next card at the top of the Oracle deck is happy, happy. So there is happiness around the corner for you guys. And the next card is message in a bottle. So I feel like, you know, the message from spirit is to hang in there, connect in with spirit, you know, find who you are again on, you know, independently without the need to be, you know, continually worrying about and thinking about this person, this previous connection of yours. Find out who you are, what it is that makes you happy, and you know, just take some time to be with one, to be grateful, connect with spirit, and you know, love will come in. There's a Ten of Pentacles here. There's definitely a stable foundation coming in for you, but I feel like you need to take some time out first to heal whatever has happened here. I feel like has been very challenging. An Ace of Swords twice, you know, a Five of Pentacles and a Five of Cups. There's definitely been, you know, change that's happened recently, endings, and I feel like now you need to just connect with yourself and connect with nature again, and I feel like happiness will be just around the corner, but when the time is right. Spirit does not, you know, gift us with new beginnings until they feel we are ready for that. So take that time to heal, and then, you know, before you know it, there'll be new opportunities coming, because when one door closes, 5 doors open. So hang in there, guys. You know, I feel, you know, very heavy-hearted reading this energy, so, you know, I do feel for you, and, you know, there is a Ten of Pentacles here, so there is happiness coming in. So just look forward to that, guys, and just work on yourself on the meantime. All right, so that's it for Scorpio. So I'm now going to be reading for Sagittarius. We've got 4 to go. So let's keep going. 4 to go. All right, so we are asking spirit guides. The cards are jumping everywhere. Spirit guides, guardian angels, the universe, can we please have a message for Sagittarius singles? What is coming in love for Sagittarius singles from August 2021 onwards? All right, we have got the 4 of Wands. We have got the 9 of Swords. Sorry, the 8 of Swords, rather. One more card. What's coming in for Sagittarius? And the Tower. Okay, all right. So, 4 of Wands represents, you know, celebrations, harmony, happiness, you know, reunions, weddings. Look, in the actual image, it looks like there's people that are, you know, 2 people that are getting married. They're very happily in love. It's the 1111 card. You know, your divine twin flame, soulmate, whatever you want to call that person, someone who you're meant to be with. We are reading for singles here, Sagittarius. So I feel like there may be an opportunity for love coming in for you with the 4 of Wands coming out here. Someone, you know, who's divinely, who is your divine partner perhaps, a soulmate, a past life commitment to you, a past life person. But we also have the Nine of Swords, the Eight, I keep calling it the Nine. The Eight of Swords here, which represents someone who's in a bit of a mental prison of their own doing. Someone who's feeling really trapped and unsure where to go from here. They're really stuck in their head, over-analysing it. And I feel like that's what's happening with you, Sagittarius. And I feel like that can happen. I'm a Sagittarius sun, so I know what we can be like. We want it, and we want it yesterday, you know? So I feel this really impatient energy that you want something to come in really passionate and just, you know, you feel like you've waited too long and you need it to happen now. And I feel like that's where you're at currently. You're a bit stuck, but I feel like you're a bit stuck on the past, on something that's occurred in the past, something that you're finding it hard to, you know, let go of so that you can create something new. And I feel like that's why it's not happening yet. I feel like you are hanging on too long to something that you should have let go of a long time ago. And I feel like Spirit keeps reminding you with that. I feel like you keep getting those messages. That's what I'm hearing. I feel like, you know, that you need to let this go in order for something new to come in. Because that is how it works, you know, until you let go of old energy, of something that, you know, is not serving you or something that has ended, something new will not come in. Spirit will not allow it to. The universe will not send it your way. So I feel like the message from Spirit here is really clear. If you would like to have a commitment, something that even could potentially turn into a marriage, a soulmate, you know, someone who's divinely gifted to be with you, you need to get out of this stuck energy and move on from this past where you are not letting it go. You know, you're just not letting it go. You don't want it to end, or you don't want to start a new beginning. I mean, you want to have love in your life, but I feel like you're kind of stuck between, you know, the past and the present and the future. That's the messages I'm getting. The message I'm getting here. Being a Sagittarius sun sign, it's a really strong message to me. And then we've got the Tower card here. So I feel like what needs to happen is there needs to be. I feel like something very sudden is going to happen to change this. I feel like, you know, you are in this very stuck energy and you do need to get out of it so that you can have love and commitment in your life. And look, we've got the King of Wands at the top of the deck here. So it's something very passionate, someone very charming, very attractive, very alluring, very charismatic is going to come your way. But, you know, you need to get out of this energy, this Eight of Swords, because it is not going to come your way until you let go of something that you need to let go of. Now, the Tower being here represents that I feel like someone or something, I feel like something's going to force you out of this energy. I don't think you do it by choice. I feel like something's going to happen that's going to make you propel you forward, and I think it's just going to distract you and take your focus away. It could be that this charming new person comes into your life and you finally just realize that, hey, if I don't let this go, I'm going to miss this opportunity. So I feel like with the Tower being here, you know, this represents something, you know, it doesn't always have to be bad. It can be something good. So I feel like, you know, it's an energy of, you know, an unexpected energy of something changes within your life, some kind of dynamic. It could be that, you know, you start a new job, a new project. It could be that you meet someone new and through that person you meet this other person that you feel really connected to. And all of a sudden, this past energy that you haven't been able to let go of just disappears, or you're able to let it go easily, or more easily at least. I feel like there's something really unexpected coming up for you. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know that it's something unexpected and kind of shocking, but in a good way. This is a good Tower. I'm feeling positive energy from it. I'm feeling like it's going to force you to step out of this past energy that you're dwelling on, that you just don't want to let go of. Because until you do that, you're not going to be able to reach this Four of Wands. You're not going to be able to get that happiness coming in, because the universe and spirit guides just will not bring it to you. Because if you're still holding on to the past, it will not bring you new opportunities. So I feel like something unexpected is going to happen. So guys, I really do hope that that you can get out of this stuck energy, because I just feel the energy. I just feel like you're really stuck, and yet you're finding it hard to let go of something. I think you know deep down you need to let go of it, but it's easier said than done, right? Especially when you feel very deeply for this, you know, this person that you're holding on to. And I know what we Sagittarius can be like, you know, very persistent, very, you know, we don't give up easily. We just keep going and going.